Okay, I'm going to be playing some weird, modern, you know, fun, janky stuff. Let's go. All right. So, please don't hurt me. This deck is brewed up friend of mine. Uh, so what this deck does is it makes use of Trespasser's Curse and Bloodseeker to win the game most of the time. So what those creatures do, Bloodseeker is a creature for 2 mana. When a creature ETBs on my opponent's side, they lose 1 life. And it's also a 1/1. And then Trespasser's Curse is an aura from Amonkhet, which reads, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under Enchantress player's control, that player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So it's basically a drain type game. Really punishing my opponents for putting creatures into the battlefield. Then we do some extra stuff. So we got some sort of like basic, black cards. Like we got the Inquisitions, we got the Fatal Push. We don't have a lot to fight kind of like other creatures. So Inquisitions over Thoughtseize, which I've got in the board there, is kind of important. We've got some ways to help my opponents generate some creatures in case they need it. So number 1 is Forbidden Orchard, which gives me a mana of any color. When I tap it, they create a colorless spirit creature token. I've also got Hunted Phantasm, which for 3 mana it comes in, can't be blocked as a 4/6, and they create 5 goblin creature tokens. So we force them to get creatures, basically, these little 1/1 tokens. In order to combat the tokens, we also play Illness in the Ranks, so that those tokens die as soon as they hit the battlefield. We also play Plague Engineer, who is the namesake for this stream. A good old friend of mine. And you pick a creature type, whether it be spirits or whether it be goblins, whichever one you feel like you need at the moment. Panharmonicon could maybe be a real card, but like it's just kind of thrown in there. It doubles the triggers from our Trespasser's Curse and Bloodseekers, and Fblthp as well. Fblthp just in case. So then our backup plan, as you can kind of guess with these expedition maps, is Field of the Dead, which is unfortunately a bit of a nombo with Illness in the Ranks, but doesn't kill them. So I think it seems totally fine. And then basically our sideboard plan is like Dampening Sphere for like Tron, which I think is going to be a pretty challenging matchup if we get it. Leyline, or also for the Lotus Field deck if we come across it. Leyline of the Void, good for graveyard stuff, which again we have a hard time dealing with. Thoughtseize to deal with more combo stuff, and then some counter spells. Aether Gust for the red-green, Mystical Dispute for the other blue decks. So we're gonna go into a league and see how terribly we do. Yeah, hoping everyone's doing well this fine afternoon. So yeah, I'm hoping to play, as much as I love playing Mill, hoping to play a few more jank brews on the old channel here. And this deck I did not brew this deck myself. This was a deck brewed by my friend Ryan. And we played it a little bit, just like some casual play and stuff like that. All right, won the die roll. Playing against Violent Outburst. This is unfortunately not really a keep. There isn't much we can do. Well, yeah, we'll just draw into the good stuff. Plague Engineer is kind of a good card on its own. This deck sometimes just completely hoses creature decks by playing Plague Engineer in the main board, which is really fun. They're going to go fetch off the Delta for a Steam Vents into a Serum Visions. All right, I'm just going to bring in a Watery Grave tapped here. There's the Bloodseeker. Yeah, so let's play a Clearwater Pathway. My opponent could be on maybe Storm, like a fetching Storm. Maybe they're on like Is It Control or something like that. This is looking kind of remandy, honestly. Yeah. They didn't want some goblins. So strange. Going with the Bloodseeker. Yeah. This is gonna be a thrilling one. They go Scry 2, they go 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom, and they go Opt. They're probably... That seems like a looking for a land type play. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so we're going to be free to get... Yeah, this is game 1, match 1. We're going to be free to get down this Hunted Phantasm. There's a second Bloodseeker, though. So I'm going to attack first. Yeah, I'm just going to get the Hunted Phantasm in. Don't really need to get fancy here. Alright, so now our opponent has goblins. We're going to slam the Plague Engineer next turn. They're going to go fetch. Manamorphose. Manamorphose. Into gifts. They are at 0 mana, though. I hope so too. I'll just give them Empty the Warrens if that's an option. If that's an option we get. I don't think they will, though, because Empty will probably, like, Bloodseeker will just kill them on Empty the Warrens. Let's see. They bin the rituals. Well, let's see. Okay. Bin the Ritz, hey. Alright, then they're coming in. They did not come in with the goblins. Okay. I'm gonna go search. Get rid of their goblins. Going with an unblockable creature. All right. They got a lot of cards in hand, and I think... All right. I think they've got me, unfortunately, but... But we will see. If they can win, they can win. That's their third Manamorphose. They just killed themselves by casting Electromancer. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I should have given them Baral because it triggers off the Bloodseekers. So it turned out that everything worked out fine. Oh, wow. Okay, okay, okay. Exactly. I forgot that Past in Flames was a sorcery once as well. Um, all right. That's Panharmonicon is just too much. I'm gonna bring in the spheres. Probably Leyline. I can take out Fblthp. Dispute's probably good here. Yeah. Yeah, I guess Leyline. Yeah, that's let's roll like this. Thoughtseize is better than removal. Oh yeah, good point. Good point. Oh well, I submit. Um, hey, Bog's pretty good. I don't hate this hand, but I probably want to go another deeper to see if I can find Leyline. This is good. I don't have double blue for Hunted Phantasm. So I think that's what I'm going to throw back. No play from my opponent. Oh look, drew the Phantasm there. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, let's start out with Castle Locthwain. Visions from opponent. Yeah, I probably want to map for a second blue source. Maybe. Do I just want to slam the curse though? Maybe it's best to just slam the curse while they've got no counter magic up. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm just gonna go the slow route. At least I've got the fatal push up here. I don't know how to play against Storm. I never actually played it, so I can't say I know how to play it. Okay, okay, okay. Got the curse down. Nothing from opponent. I'm not gonna give them a spirit here just because it's not quite worth it. Okay, there's a sphere though. I think I just want to play the sphere out, honestly. Okay, they're gonna gifts. I should just give them the creatures, right? All right, double curse down with the sphere. Now I'm going to start tapping the Forbidden Orchard. Guess I'm playing a bog. Or, I think I'll crack the map here. Grab another land. Grab another Forbidden Orchard. It's not legendary, right? Yeah, that's right. Actually, do Dampening Spheres stack? Is it worth playing the second one? They don't stack. Okay. Serum Visions, that's one spell. Scry 2 cards to the bottom. That was a 2 mana Metamorphose? Yeah, I think so. Unless, like, there's no way that they can beat a Dampening Sphere here. Like, if they drew a Braid that costs 3 and then they're done for... Yeah. Yeah, the Hunted Phantasms game. Oh, there's another Forbidden Orchard, so GG unbeaten. Yeah. Oh my god. All right, didn't play super tight there, but we're learning the deck. No black mana, so that is a no-go for me. This seems good though. Um I'm going to put back the second Phantasm. Go from there. Foothills into nothing. Okay. Actually, yeah. Here, I'll hold this up. Get a blue source with the map on their turn. Fetch for forest. Main deck ooze. Okay, that's a creature that gets killed by Fatal Push, so that's okay. I'm going to take that pillage from you. Really kind of looking for a like a payoff, you know what I mean? Like one of our vampires or one of our curses here. There's the Pyromancer. They discarded a forest and the other Pyromancer. They got a bolt and an elf. Well, the bolt, I can still block the Pyromancer, so I think I'm going to take their mana. no attacks from them. I'm going to go start going in here. Cannot be blocked. Important. Stomp me? How dare you? Aether Gust will make this game a lot easier post-board. They're stuck with double Chandras in hand. Okay, anything that particularly helps this situation here? It might just be Blast Zone. Can blow up both of their 3-drops, but it'll take a while to get there. It's either that or Field of the Dead, but I'm pretty far from that, so I'm just going to take Blast Zone. Oh, they got the Chandra. Oh, they got the BBE. Oh, yeah, that's game. Yep, they top deck well. Happens. Gusts come in. Panharmonicon comes out. Navarre, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. If you're watching, we are playing some great brew involving Plague Engineer and Trespasser's Curse. It's just so basically what we're trying to do, which we unfortunately didn't get to do that game, is cast things like Bloodseeker, which whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my opponent's control, they lose a life. This is a keep. And stop them from having creatures like Illness in the Ranks, or Plague Engineer. Forbidden Orchard gives them the tokens as well, which is pretty sick. And yeah, we're just going to lead off on Illness in the Ranks here. We won our first match, which was impressive because I played like crap. Arbor Elf for them. Forbidden Orchard gives them its token, but it doesn't. Into the Bloodseeker. Yeah, unfortunately, last game we just we didn't hit any of our payoffs. Although, yeah, if we get Blood Moon here, that's pretty sad. Well, I mean, we can get an island with Expedition map, so it's not super sad. I'm more worried about actually getting pillaged. That's not for me. Double Sprawl. And they let their mana go there. Interesting. I think I'm going to want to keep up some mana here just for just in case we need to Aether Gust a Blood Moon or something, but there's an Expedition map for you. Oh, interesting. They're going to get rid of that. That's not the worst. I'll let that happen. I'd rather stop a Blood Moon at this point. Windows Vista. Another Sprawl. Loading them up. You're going to stomp my dude. They put it on top. Now, if I get Blood Moon here, it's not so bad. I at least have both basic land types. Expedition map also helps quite a bit. Chandra. They're going to reveal Bone Crusher Giant off the top. So gonna get this pathway out. Actually, yeah, you know what? I will Plague Engineer on their elf. At least slow down their mana quite a bit. And then I think our next goal is going to be mapping into Field of the Dead. Got a Colossus there. Hey, well, we drew the Field of the Dead there. Let's see. It's going to be real slow, unfortunately, with the Dimir Aqueduct. Let's see. Is there a land in this list? My decks. That could help us out here. Or are we pretty hooped? I think we've gotten kind of outclassed by a real deck here. That Chandra's looking pretty... Oh, geez. Yeah, that Chandra's looking pretty ultimate-y. Yeah, and they're going to start doing all that. I'll draw a card, but I really don't think we're coming back from this one. Yep, they got us on that one. Beaten by a real deck. How rude. Don't interact with our lands. But yeah, this this deck has a really hilarious matchup against Storm. We learned because they're not going to be able to empty the Warrens into our drain life spells and enchantments. It also generally has a really good creature matchup. Any of your tribal sort of decks and stuff. They're going Gigantha, so they're probably some kind of Tron. I'm gonna mull this hand then. God, this hand's even worse. I'm not gonna go to 5 though. We're representing Mono Black Tron here. Ancient Stirrings. They grab a mine. It's the Orchard. Yeah, I think we go Orchard. something. Okay, they play the mine. Sylvan Scrying. Oh, we go Orchard into Field of Ruin, of course. Yeah, yeah. Tower into Star, Crack the Star, Ancient Stirrings. They got a mine. They're still looking for a power plant, I think. They got a map, though. They'll get there eventually. There we go. Illness in the ranks. There's the mine, and they play the map. And then they're going to crack it at end of turn, yada, yada, yada. There's a Plague Engineer. Crack the map. They're going to grab their power plant. All right. What big scary thing you have? O-Stone. They can O-Stone when they want. They should probably wait until at least I try and declare attacks. New Phantasm. Okay, okay. I'll crack the O-Stone. Sure, sure, sure. Spatial Contortion on the Phantasm. And a map. I'm going to probably get another tower or something like that. Or maybe a blast zone. Karn. They're going to look for ballista. Well, gonna go after Karn with my Plague Engineer. They'll block that. They're gonna make a Mighty Ballista. They could make it a 5/5 at largest. That's even with cracking the map to find another tower, I believe. Sphere, sure. Wonder if they're going to go for their own. Okay, they grab a Sanctum. And Ballista for 4. And they grab Ulamog. And they will have enough mana to cast the Ulamog next turn. And that Ulamog will make me quite sad. There's a Sundering Titan, which they also have the ability to cast. I think we're probably done here, but this will get rid of the Karn. This will go at them. They will get rid of my Plague Engineer. You're going to go with Ulamog. I'm going to take 2 from this Ballista. I'll probably just draw a card and call it there if I can't beat it. I'm surprised that this game has gone on as long as it has, to be honest. I figured that I would fold quite quickly to Tron, but that Field of Ruin early on was pretty key. Yeah, I'll concede there. So we're going to bring in some spheres. And it's better than a lot of this removal. Nope, I don't want that Leyline. I guess I'd rather have Panharmonicon like that. Okay. I will choose to play first. They're going to reveal Gigantha. See, yeah, again, we never found any of our actual payoffs, like our vampires or our curses and stuff like that. But the sort of like early to mid game on that last one was pretty solid, I think. Aside from, missing the part that helps us win the game. And then we also got pretty flooded, not gonna lie. We play a lot of lands though, so trying to play that Field of the Dead game. Match 3, game 2. I'll keep this. I like having Field of the Dead at the beginning. They reveal Gigantha. They mull to 6. Tower. Map. Never heard of that play before. Alright. They're going to search for that power plant. One now, yeah. O Stone. I certainly have the combo. I am setting it up a little bit so that... Oh. Whoops. They've got the Oogie. They're going to exile on 2 there. I think I misplayed that enough so that we lost. um... If I draw an untapped source here, I can Trespasser's Curse into Hunted Phantasm for double. Never mind. They got us on that one. I'm going to take a 2-second break and I'll be right back. All right, better games ahead. What the heck's going on over here? Oof. I'll be pleased to even get, you know, hey, this isn't so bad. This looks keepable. We can go and get whatchamacallit with the expedition map. The important land. They're taking a look at our hand. They're going to take a Bloodseeker, the Plague Engineer, the map. I think probably the Plague Engineer is their best take. All right, so they go Bauble. This is definitely... I was going to say this is definitely like some sort of like Jund Shadow, Jund Luris deck, but I don't understand it. Gonna get that map down. Ooze from our opponent. There's Trespasser's Curse. Sick. Maybe they're playing. Maybe they're just straight up playing the rock. Fetch from them. Black, black, black. There's Lily. So we're going to discard probably the Fblthp at this point. Might blow up my own graveyard with the Bog in order to prevent them from eating a creature for the Scavenging Ooze. There's a Fatal Push. Bigger scoos. Each player discards. Discard the other Bloodseeker. They'll eat it. Play land. Can I get with the map? Grab a Forbidden Orchard. No fetch. Abrupt decay on that. I think they've... Yeah, okay. You got it. They've got nothing to eat with the scoos. There's a Goyf. Hey, look, I'll gain a life. Yeah, they can just lily my creature away. All right, that's fine. Let's go to game 2 against the Rock. I'm gonna bring in the Gusts. Gonna roll like that. Yeah, this is fine. I like the way this goes here. Treetop Village from them. Sounds good. I will use Assassin's Trophy's ability. Land. Oh, this looks like a Liliana. And it is. Don't need a second illness in the ranks. They don't need a second Liliana. This doesn't really matter. They're going to probably blow it up with Liliana anyway. Take a push. Do they take a gust? Do they take the second engineer? They'll take the second engineer. Make me sack this one. No. Interesting. There's a Goyf. I feel like pushing the Goyf's probably the right call here. They put the Goyf on top. Now they draw into the Goyf again. And there's Goyf, or maybe the little treetop village. No, they go with the Goyf. Sure. So I think this deck probably needs like a real Wrath, or maybe like better removal. Okay, here we go. This doesn't help a ton. They are going to just make me sack Hunted Phantasm. Turn this into that, and that is 9 exactly. Seems good. All right, we're 1-3 now. Playing for those 50 those 50 points there. Get half of them back. On the positive side, this has been a lightning quick league. Maybe we'll play a different stupid deck after this one. Okay. Last match. We are on the draw. This hand looks okay. Again, it's missing like the. You don't like the field package? Is it just too much? It's just too cumbersome. Fair. Got the Bloodseeker. Island. Let's see what they've got. Okay, they're just gonna growth spiral. Okay, so they're just playing mana stuff. They go Misty. Yeah. I'm going to want to get probably a Field of Ruin from that at some point. Anything new you got? Nope. Just still lands. I don't want to say too much, but this could be a good matchup. The deck was constructed to be good against Field of the Dead. Hunted Phantasm. Uro. I'm surprised they didn't cast Uro. They must have something else they want to do. Um, okay, sure. Tap down the team. Do that. It's about to get funky. Okay, there's an Uro from them. Yeah, which is they lose life. It's worth noting that in those exchanges they lose life before they gain the Uro life. And I can also attack with an unblockable Phantasm. But I think that this is where they start going. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say this is about time for um, oh, I was gonna say, what's that called? Called Mystic Sank. All right, we're gonna have to draw better than illness in the ranks. They gain it right back, but if there is a chance that we did enough damage that put them to 0, then they gain it. Yache the Mind Sculptor. Field of Ruin, that is not a good thing to see. They brainstorm. I don't think I can win now, no. The thing is, like, Bloodseeker is also way not as good as the Curse. Actually, if I top deck, um, if I top deck Hunted Phantasm, I can still win as long as they're below 10 life. I'll concede to the path, because now my combo's broken up. Alright. I'm gonna go like that. Don't really need the removal as much. Would rather play counter magic. The clunky Panharmonicons are like maybe kind of okay in this matchup. As you can see, they have a hard time dealing with them, getting rid of them. First, seems okay. They mull the 6. Take their Renin 6. They got a bunch of lands left. Path to Exile as well. I double dare you. They grab a breeding pool. Alright, they'll path me here. They did not path me here. Interesting. Yeah, I'll take a swamp. Thank you. Getting me closer to Field of the Dead. Cycle their Triumph. Sounds good, bud. There's their Field of Ruin. They're going to go after my Forbidden Orchard, I assume. Always, yes. Always yield. I think I got one more basic left. That's right. I will not pay 3. Scalding Tarn from them. Let's see, are they gonna go look for steam vents? Surprised they didn't go in with the spirit, but okay. Okay, there's illness in the ranks. I think that's now less important than having 2 2s. Yeah, fortunately for them, their paths are free now. This is an Uro. This is an Omnath. Okay. Oh, perfect draw. Hunted Phantasm. I hope you like not having goblins. All right, now they got Field of the Dead. So you know what? I might be okay just taking 4. This is getting tight here. I think this is a cryptic. Okay. They're going with tap down creatures and counter. Okay. Plague Engineer is not so great. This game is hilarious. I think it might be worth it to cut the zombies out altogether because they're going to just, in general, be playing more lands than I am. They tapped out for something. Oh, they Uro'd. Okay, gotcha. They're going to go in for 5 here. Let's go in with the Phantasm. Draw a card. Let's take out those zombies. Non-symmetrical zombie. All right. Teferi is in. Let's see, what are they gonna? They're gonna bounce my curse. Maybe my plague engineer. There's a Wren in 6. Don't think I've got another fetchable, unfortunately. Oh, I do actually, but it's not one that Field of the Dead will care about. All right, they've got 2 mana open. Let's not take 10. Get rid of those zombies again. Let's go Forbidden Orchard. Let's get to Fairy off the field. The grind here is real, unfortunately. They're going to grab Field of Ruin back. Where's my Field of Ruin? Jeez. Okay, Blast Zone's interesting. Oh, they'll cast a second Omnath. I think this attack here is a big decision for them if it's something that they want to do. I'm not going to block that. I wonder if they're going to feel the ruin on my castle here. Yeah. Okay, I'll let them have it. Do they have any basics left? No, they don't anymore. Okay. This is magic. This is peak magic. It's gonna stay back on this one. You know, we decided that Plague Engineer is the greatest card of all time, so we built a deck around it. Okay. I'm ready to click concede at any point here. We won a match, though, which is like the biggest victory of all time. Yo, let's take a peek. Okay. Attack ran 6. She's down to 2. GG. All right. We've completed the league. The old 1-4. Sick. We had a lot of fun. Let's never play that again. Yeah.